Hello, 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 hello. Oh, sorry about the delay there. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK. I'm back for another Coffee and Cards Live, and I have brought this gorgeous paper to play with today. It is so much fun, and I hope you enjoy what we're going to make with it. And I hope you're well. I'll just wait a moment to see if anybody hops on live with me and see if anyone joins me. It's a lovely Tuesday here in Buckinghamshire, although it does look like it's going to rain again. It's been raining on and off the whole day and all of yesterday, and it's not very warm. But apparently the weatherman tells me that come Friday, it's going to be back to about 26, 27 degrees. We're lucky to get to about 14 currently. We are a bit obsessed with the weather. Or I am. Oops. I'm just looking at myself on my laptop, check I'm live in the right place, and it turned it off. This is not what we want. Here we go. So let's have a look. Refresh that. Lovely. So do say hello if you're joining me live. And I've got my laptop on so that I can see any comments and answer as we go along. So I thought I'd bring a fun card for you today. This one is using the Zoo Crew Designer Series paper. And it is such a fun paper. I absolutely love it. I didn't have it until I got all my paper shares to go out. So I bought all the papers in the catalogue and got this obviously to do my paper shares with. And around the same time I did this weekend away with my wider team, and we had a few projects going on using these gorgeous papers, and now I'm completely sold on them. Look at the backs of them. They are so useful, all those patterns. This lovely big pack of 12 by 12 designer series papers in these really, really fun patterns. These guys are riding vehicles like scooters and bicycles and unicycles and all sorts. These are musical animals. Look at this frog playing the flute. This little, is he a walrus? He's playing the banjo. It's brilliant. And of course you can leave them like this or you can colour them in. These guys have got hobbies. He's reading, he's baking. There's a llama knitting and a hedgehog who is, oh, I love these, who is painting. These guys are outdoors going camping and photography and bird watching and toasting marshmallows. These guys are dancing. I mean, it's just fun, isn't it? And this is a whole birthday set going on. Now, this is called the Zoo Crew, and it comes as part of a collection. Oh, that looked like it. Let's see if I can find it in the annual catalogue, Stampin' Up catalogue. Here it, no, that's not it. That's different animals. Where are you, Zoo Crew? I'll have to have a look it up in the directory. If you don't have a catalogue and you would like one, do let me know. I'm more than happy if you're in the UK or in Europe to pop one in the post, complimentary copy for you. If you don't already have a demonstrator. Right, let's have a look. Zany Zoo, it's called, and it's on page 47 of this lovely catalogue. Here it is, and look at this. Oh, it's glorious. So it comprises of the pack of designer series paper. There's 2 different ribbons in this collection that coordinate with the papers, with the green and the pink. These are the colours that are in the papers. They're really nice colours too, really gentle. And then it comes with this stamp set, and you can get the die as well as a bundle. The stamp and die as a bundle. I don't own these yet. They are on my order, and I will be getting these very, very soon because now I'm sold. I love them. You can buy it as part of it. You can buy these as a bundle. So if you buy the stamp set and the die set together, you get 10% off if you buy them together. If you buy the whole collection, it's really easy. You still get the 10% saving on the bundle, but there's a one collection order number, and that's the price of all of it there. And yeah, so you get the ribbons, and you get the stamp set, and you get the die set, and you get all the papers. How cool is that? And these dies are cute because I've used these at an event, and they cut out all these little trees, and there's all sorts. Look, and you can cut out, I think you can cut out some of the papers as well. How cool. It's on my list to get next. So that's called the Zany Zoo bundle, or the Zoo Crew collection. And the papers we're using today is called Zoo Crew. But I've got my coffee. have you got your coffee? It is coffee and cards after all. You need your coffee. Let me know if you've got one. I have mine that my lovely sister bought me. I don't know if you can see what it says on the side. It says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. You love it. And do you have a favourite mug? I have a few. My other one says I'm living in Fantasyland, and it has the Cinderella Castle from Magic Kingdom on the side. Okay, so I thought we'd make a box card because these papers are crying out for a box card, and it's been ages since I made one. So I thought it was about time. Now I have made 2 or 3 of these over the years and have done a YouTube video for them. I've done one in inches, a couple in inches, and then I converted one to centimeters. So you can find those if you search on my channel, or I will try actually when I've uploaded this, I will put the links to those ones in the description bar below so you can see the different measurements too. The one we're going to make today is in inches. So I've cut a few of these little characters out already to save a little bit of time. And I've written my own instructions down from my previous tutorial. Today is inches. And I picked out one of the colours in the paper. So I went for Granny Apple Green. Why not? Why not? Okay, so, oh, hang on. I put my instructions away. Oh, seriously. Okay, so card box in inches. It needs to be 8.5 inches by 5.5. All right. So if you are UK metric, you'll know that the short side of our A4 only comes to 8.25. So on the long side, it needs to be 8.5 by 5.5. And then you will have your piece that you need. Now, these pieces are not wasted. You will need these for the rest of your card. This card in a box takes up nearly a whole piece of A4 with very little wastage, which is great. Okay, so I've got my piece here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some scoring, and it's very easy. I'm going to put the long side horizontally at the top of my trimmer, and I'm going to score. Which means I'm going to move my cutting blade away, and I am going to score at 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches. Now you know that this side measures 8.5, so that leaves a little 1/2 inch gap here at the end. Okay, then we are going to put the short side at the top. I'm going to score straight down the middle at 2 3/4 inches. Easy. Okay, and that is all our scoring for that piece. All right, let's move it out of the way. Lovely. Do say hello if you're with me live, and thank you for joining me. All right, so we are going to just bend those score lines. Now, you'll notice that this bit here is our skinny one. So I'm going to take, and it also is scored down the middle, and I'm going to take one of these off here. Okay. So just take one of those off, like so. Okay, and you'll then be able to see that this will kind of form our box, and our glue will be on this little skinny piece that's left, and it will join on this way. Okay, so this shows you that the flat parts need to be along here. So the opposite side to this piece, we're going to cut here, here, and here to make our flaps. So along those 3 creases on the top, just snip down. Snippy snip. This is going to make a great birthday card because I'm going to use the birthday animals, but you could use it for any occasion that you want a nice fun card for. Now I'm actually going to put my tear and tape on now. You can use Tombow glue if you want, whatever your glue choice is, but it needs to be a really good strong one. I don't think seal would be enough for this box just to keep it there. Right, so we've got my piece of tear and tape on there. Right, and to make it right, you just fold it flat and you know you'll get a really good crease like that. How good is that? Now, these are the flaps of the box. There we go, it's going to stand up. Now, I have got my very old corner rounder that we used to stock years ago, and I'm going to use it on the top, on the edges, on all of them. You do not need to do this. We don't stock this anymore. So if you don't have a corner rounder, you can get them. But, you know, you don't really have to do this at all. It's just me. I like it. I wish we really wish we stocked another one of these. I think everyone would buy it. There we are. Okay, so where my join is here, I'm going to make that the back. So this is how it's going to sit like that. Okay, so now we've got the makings of our box card. I'm going to put it to the side, and we need a little bit more cardstock cut up. So I'm bringing my trimmer in, and we are going to need 2 pieces of card, and they need to be 2 3/4 inches. How big is this one? Which is pretty much the right size. Just got a sliver of 2 3/4 inches by 3 inches, and I need 2 of those. So this is using the scrap that we had when we cut our card base. So we've got 2 of those. So here we go. Do tell me what the weather's doing with you. I would love to know. It's now pouring with rain again here. You'd never know it was July. How did we get into July? Right, now, so slightly longer on the top. So with a long side at the top, I'm scoring it at half an inch on both sides. So I popped it in, scored it at half, and I'm going to turn it all the way around. Score it again at half an inch. I would love someone to say hello, because just to at least tell me that the audio is okay, that you can hear me okay, that you can see me okay. So both the same, half an inch. Oh, good morning, Carol. Thank you for commenting. That really helps. Now I know you're there. Thank you very much. And that you can hear me. Good morning to you. Right, so we have got our 2 pieces. They're both exactly the same. And I am folding one in that way and one that way. So they're just folded opposite each other. So you have like a little Z like that. And the same. So we've got 2 pieces. That's going to go inside our card. To fit all the little characters we're going to stick in there. And I'm just going to check that they're not too long, because I made a sample one and it was just slightly a bit long. No, that fits. I must have cut it wrong last time. Okay, so these are going to go in here like that. Oh, thank you, Carol. You're not late. Nobody's ever late, but I'm so glad you can see and hear me. That's really helpful. I am going to get my Tombow out. I'm making a fun box card, Carol, with the Zoo Crew papers. Absolutely fallen in love with this collection. It had kind of not passed me by, but I hadn't quite got there yet. But now I'm absolutely loving it. We used it at a recent team event quite a lot. Lots of people used it for swaps, and we had it in a couple of our projects, and the different things that people were making were just brilliant. So I've used my Tombow, and I'm gluing this inside like this. And this is going to form the basis of where my little animals are going to stick to. Now you are going to be able to fold this card flat, so you need to make sure that that will still happen when you've glued it in, because it needs to be practical and it needs to go in an envelope still. So that as well. So let's pop that one in. Like so. Be careful, don't get as much glue everywhere like I have today. Having a gluey day. There we go. And just let that dry for a moment. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee for coffee and cards. Oh, Carol says, it looks great. She bought the paper and you're making birthday cards right now with fuzzy cut animals. Oh, fussy cut animals. That's exactly what we're doing. Here's my fussy cut animals. They're really easy to cut out, aren't they? I like these guys. They got good clean lines and they don't take too much concentration. All right, here we go. Now I need some of the Coordinating Designer Series paper to decorate this piece with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of my paper, and it seems so sad, but I'm going to be using the other side. Now I have kind of mocked one up already, but don't know where I put it. Here it is. So there you go. It's going to kind of look like this. Yeah, but I'm going to show you how we do that. Right, so I'm going to take a piece, and I don't know which piece to take. I'm not going to worry too much about what I'm chopping up. That's a bit zany for the, it makes my eyes go a bit weird. This one's cute, isn't it? Maybe I should go for that. I'm not sure. Should I go for that one or that one? Maybe I'll go for this one. It's a bit bolder and a bit more birthday party-ish. And I'm not worried that I'm chopping up the animals. Okay, so we need 6 pieces of this paper, and we need it cut at, gotta make sure I do this right. 1 3/4 inches by 2.5. So I'm going to cut a long piece off the side at 2.5, like that. And then I'm just going to go down and cut it at 1 3/4. That looks quite big. DSP 1 3/4 by 2.5. Ah, yeah, there we are. Because it needs to be 1 3/4. Okay. So this now fits on here like that. And I need 6 of those. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So one kind of slice off the side of that 6 by 12 piece was enough for my 6 pieces. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them on the front. So let's grab some Tombow. So I hope you're enjoying watching me make this box card. And as I say, I will have it available in both centimetres and inches. And if you are enjoying it, do give me a thumbs up, won't you? It really helps me. It helps my channel get maybe suggested to people who might be interested in it. So the currency of YouTube is a like or an interaction, like a comment. That's brilliant. Oh, hello, Wendy. You're not late, my lovely. Thank you for joining me. How nice of you. That is great. Right, so on the front 3, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the paper. Here we go. We got things coming this month, people. We do. So news this month. We have bonus days in July coming very shortly. From July the 6th, bonus days. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, those that know, because, actually might just corner around those to fit on there. Bonus days. If you order in July with an order that's over £45, I think I'm right, you will get a coupon for £4.50 off. And I don't know if that's your next month's order, but it's £4.50 coupon, which is pretty good. So if you were going to make an order, if you're going to order with me in July, don't leave your order at something like £42 or something. Make sure it's £45 so you can get your money off. Don't leave goodies on the table. Oh, thanks, Wendy. I knew one of you ladies would know. So that's how they did it before in the past. That's right. So if you do it in July, you'll then get your spend in August, your coupon for August, which is perfect because there's always a reason. There we go. So that one's there. And I'm going to put this one on this side. It's been so long since I made a fun box card. Oop. There we go. So we're getting there now. So I've got three on the front and 3 on the flaps here. So that's my 6. Then there's a little bit more. I'm going to make a back panel at 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. And I thought, because it's black and white, I would go with black. And then I might put a little white piece on for people to write their message. It's got to be practical, right? So my back panel is going to be 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. Yeah, so this is a scrap of black that I had. 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. Right, and it's going to reinforce the back of my card to stand up, and it's going to go along here on the back like so. So what I'm going to do is I am going to corner around these again. So obviously if you've not been corner rounding yours when you make it, you won't need to do any of them. And that is going to fit on there, and it reinforces the back to stand up. So if I pop some glue on there, you will see what I mean. And it will obviously, it'll still fold flat to go in your envelope in the post. You're doing okay, but you're not so keen on the cooler weather. Wendy, I'm with you there. However, I can't remember quite where you are, but it's going to be 26, 27 here by Friday, so we're getting warmer weather coming back in. I am Weather Girl Kate. I'm just hoping the BBC are correct now. So that's that piece, and that's really kind of reinforced this back, and it'll stop it flapping down. And then I'm going to put a piece of the designer series paper in here. So I'm going to take the rest of that piece that I had, and that needs to be the same size. So it needs to be 5 1/4. You blame Wimbledon. I'm with you. Tell them to put the tennis rackets away. We'll be fine. It's all their fault. Oh. Now, I don't watch it, right? So can you really please excuse my ignorance? I love the idea of Wimbledon. If it's on in the background, it just is summer to me. I love it, but I don't tend to watch it. Wasn't Wimbledon always on in June? How is it on in July? Have I missed something? Or was this a time shift when COVID was around? I don't know. Somebody enlighten me, please. So I'm corner rounding those tops. And this piece, when it's got some glue, will go down here and then we'll have our piece on the back. But it goes all the way through seamlessly down the back. Okay. Yeah, it was always on in June. Strawberries and cream and tennis. Now you've made me want to go and eat a great big bowl of strawberries. Oh. Oh, yes. Maybe we need a Wimbledon themed card. I don't know how. Okay, just make sure that that is stuck down all the way through. So that's the basis of our card. And if you squash it, it should still fold nice and flat like that. So it can go in the envelope. Yeah. So there we are. Now the fun part, we need to decorate it. So I thought it would be a bit dull if you sat and you just watched me cutting the animals out of the paper. So I've done a little bit of that already. And I need to do then another one. And what I'm looking for, look at any of that. Yeah, here we go. I've got a piece that I have started cutting into. I want this great big elephant with a birthday banner. He looks so fun. The cold and the heat make your body hurt more. Carol, it's been hot here. You've been over 100 degrees. Okay, I am not complaining about the cold now. So Wendy says, you're fuming that the BBC are taking both the BBC One and BBC Two all afternoon tennis. There is the red button on iPlayer. You don't mind watching the highlights, but please, random. I love it. I know I don't watch it, to be fair. Oh, yes. Wendy, you're absolutely right. The bonus days vouchers will be absolutely perfect for the new winter catalogue. I think it goes live to customers in September, though. Is that right? But as demonstrators, we get to pre-order in August. I am so excited because the winter catalogue is the best catalogue of the year, in my opinion, from Stampin' Up. They always knock it out the park when it comes to the winter stuff. And they've got so many different seasonal things in there. So you've got sort of autumnal sets, and I know we don't do Thanksgiving, but all those kind of sets that are really beautiful. And then they have all the Halloween stuff. And then they have so much Christmas and holiday stuff. I love it. Oh, did you? Carol, that's a perfect idea. So Carol's saying that on his banner, she wrote on his banner. That's a really nice idea. You could put the letters on there. Never thought of that. Love that. So with your snips, just generally go around. I like to leave a little line. It means that I don't actually cut into that black line and it looks tidier. Well, I think it does. Oh, yeah, the winter catalogue's the best. I always get excited about it. And it's funny because I don't really think about it until it comes along or just before, like now. And I forget about all the goodies or like how much I love the winter one. And then, of course, absolutely love Christmas. So I'm not surprised I get a bit excited. Oh. So I will be here. I may have a pre-recorded video up for Friday if I'm not live, but one way or the other, there will be a video. And then I'll be here for coffee and cards again next Tuesday, like I am today at 1 p.m. But then I'm not going to be, we are on holiday, so I'm not going to be around for 3 weeks, guys. Now, I am going to work on getting some pre-recorded content up for you. So anybody who likes a bit of paper crafty inspiration, I'm hoping to get whatever I can will be up. Last year was a win and I managed to get enough up to cover my book time away. So that's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. But then, yeah, then I'll be back as normal, but there will be something up and hopefully be something to inspire you. There we go. So there's our elephant. So I will be back at the beginning of August. Look at him. He's adorable. Okay, so Wendy says she has to be good. She's got so much Christmas, Halloween. And then she sees the catalogue and all that won't power melt. I know, that's the problem, isn't it? It's always so nice, though. They really do a good job of it. And it's nice to have something a little bit different, isn't it? A little bit new. Never mind, we'll just eat beans on toast all winter. Okay, so I'm going to put my elephant at the back. He's really cute. Yes, Wendy, you're absolutely right. That is exactly what I'm doing. We are going to visit the mouse. We have a house sitter. So all that's all taken care of, and the animals are all taken care of. And we are going to visit the mouse. And I may be a bit excited. I may be like a child. Right, look at the glue on me. How? That's not glue. Oh, it is. It's all glue. Oh, that's grim. I think I just spilled my Tombow on my fingers and made a lovely mess. So I'm going to put my elephant at the back so that he's kind of center stage. He's stealing the show. You want to be able to see him. So he's the main focus of the card. Yes, that's right. Okay, so he's there. And then I've got these other guys. I've got, it's glue everywhere. I've got an armadillo holding a gift, a raccoon holding a bunch of balloons, got a dog holding, blowing a party blower, and then we've got a koala bear, and he is juggling cupcakes. So I am going to work out, I haven't made this card yet, it's just in my mind. So I'm going to kind of work out where I want things to go. So I do want the raccoon a little bit at the back so that his balloons are sticking up. So I think I'll put him there. Could even pop him behind. I'll probably put him there. So I'll put a little bit of glue on his feet. Come out. This is so fun. So he needs to go in the middle because I want his tail not to get squashed when we bend the card. And also I still want to be able to see the elephant. Wendy went to California Disney 35 years ago and cried when she left. Ah, you did fulfill your childhood dream. That's so lovely. Ah. Right, we're going to put the armadillo in, but where are we going to put him? Should we put him here? 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 We want to be able to see them, don't we? I'm not sure about you. Will you come off? Yeah. So he might work there. And him here. So if I bring him over this side, so put some glue on him or her. Like that. There we go. We've got our raccoon in the right place. Make sure they all fit when you close it. This is so funny. It's super cute. And then we can put our armadillo here. He's holding that card, holding that gift, isn't he? Right, I'll put a little bit. Oh, we still got the doggy to put in as well. So he can go here next to the raccoon with the balloons. That sounds like a children's storybook. So my kids had these books when they were really tiny called The Fox in Socks and books like that, and they all rhymed. So I think this one calls for being a raccoon with a balloon. It must have been so sad, Wendy. Yeah. Bless. I know, we're very lucky to be able to go. Okay, I'm going to cut his legs, not cut his legs, stick his legs down. I will say hi to the mouse for you. It's a bit weird because you can't quite see his tail, but I think it translates okay. So look at all these party animals. Literally party animals they are, aren't they? How cute are they? I love that. That is so cute. Oh, I just stuck this to the wrong piece. Yeah, I just stuck it to my other one. Does it matter which one I've stuck it to, ladies? We didn't even notice. This is the one that I'm making now, and this is the one that I made earlier. Does it matter? No. I think we'll keep it as it is. I'm not pulling them all off. I think they look fabulous in there. This one I did reinforce on the back, but I did it in Pool Party as well. And I didn't put the whole piece all the way down there of this paper, but I think it's better if you do. So I'm going to finish making this one off camera, and I'll post them both on my Instagram and Facebook so you can see what the two different colours look like with all the different animals. And maybe I'll put some different animals on this one. What do you think? Ah, you did get to show your children. So lovely. Okay, so I have no sentiment on this at all, and I put Pool Party on here. And what I planned to do was where I put the black on here, put a contrasting colour on there, and then put a white piece on to stamp your sentiment or to stamp whatever it is you want. So you're not, you can put happy birthday and then write who it's to and from. But I think I need a happy birthday on here. So let me see what I can find. Let's have a look. I know I've got some birthday ones. Just grab a couple. So I will finish the other one. I'm not sure what kind of animals I'm going to put on the other one. So I pulled out Charming Sentiments, which has a great, lovely one. It says, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. And then I've got this one that says, hooray, it's your day. Now, what is on the stamp set in this bundle? Because I think that'll be what I would do if I had it, which I will do. Let's have a look. Oh, it's got a great happy birthday to you and something great to celebrate you. Love it. Yeah. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is put hooray, it's your day on a piece of white. Let's grab a block. And I can do whatever colour I like. So I think I might go for Granny Apple Green because it's Pool Party. And I think if I just do it in Pool Party, it might get a bit lost. Let's have a look. Ooh. Where are you? There we go. Let's stamp that. Hooray, it's your day. Hooray. Oh, look. What is wrong with me? Hooray, it's your day. Such a lovely font. This is the Irresistible Blooms stamp set. Absolutely gorgeous. I think that would also make a great box card, the Irresistible Blooms. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with hooray, it's your day. And let's grab a die. Okay, why can't I find the shape dies? I was using them, that is why, and I must have put them in a safe spot. But where? How odd. How strange. Oh, okay. Right, let's have a look at Cheerful Daisies. Now, I was looking for the Splendid Shapes dies because it has a lovely set of circles that are stitched, and they have disappeared, as they do in my craft room quite regularly. They are the set that keeps going. Anyway, I thought I'd pull out the Cheerful Daisies dies. It's a great one. It goes with the Cheerful Daisies stamp set. Look at it, it's amazing. But it has this lovely label that fits so many sentiments. It's a really useful one. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I found it. What are the chances of that? As soon as I gave up looking, I found them. So these are the stylish shapes, guys. Let's use those because that's what I had planned to use. Right, which one am I going to use? I was going to use this lovely little banner. Will it fit? It will fit. Hooray, it's your day. Okay. So if you don't want to use a die, I would cut this out as a little rectangle and pop it on the front and just pop it up on some sticky foam dimensional pads as it is, and that would be absolutely fine. So hooray, it's your day. I'm going to pop that across the front there. Can't believe that I carried on making this card and didn't make the green one that I started. How ridiculous. The stylish shapes are your favourite. Me too, Carol. They're so super useful, aren't they? Can't do anything without them. Seems to be. Right, okay. Hooray, it's your day. Just make sure that's on there nice and straight. And then when you stand it up, you have got your box card with hooray, it's your day. Now, I wondered, so I pulled out the self-adhesive, the pastel adhesive back sequins. They do like to make these an interesting name. Let's grab my take your pick tool. I think I'll put a couple of the gold ones on. They feel very party-esque. And they kind of mirror the shape of the pattern paper. Hi, Brenton. Thank you for joining us. How are you? Hope you're well. Let's put one up there. And there we go. There we go. So, have a look at these stylish shapes. Do we have something that will fit on the back? I think this was too big. It would have to be quite small. That would definitely fit down the bottom for you to write your sentiment on there. So let's just cut that one out. There it goes. Here we go. Oops. Nearly lost my die. Okay, so I'm going to put this one on the back of the card. So you can put it at the top, but I think I'll just put it nearer the bottom because it only just fits nicely. And that's where you can write your to and from for your sentiment. You could do a long piece and you could stamp on it. You could do anything you like. Hopefully that should still nicely fold flat. Hooray, it's your day. I hope you've enjoyed watching me make a Zoo Crew card in a box today. So much fun, isn't it? I would love to give this to someone. I've now got to find somebody who wants a really fun birthday card, and I'm sure I can. What do you think? Do you like it? Do give me a thumbs up if you do. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to go off now, off camera, and finish off the green version, the Granny Apple green one. And then I will post that up on my Instagram and on my blog, and you'll be able to see the finished article. So my blog, my website is inkstampshare.ink, so hop over there, and I will also put the measurements. So I talked to you about the measurements as I made it, and I'll put those measurements on my blog in the next day or two so that you can recreate the card as much as you like. Oh, thanks so much, Carol. Thank you so much for joining me if you've joined me live. If you're joining me from the future, say hello from Tomorrowland. I would love to know where you're watching from, and if you like it, do let me know. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and click the little bell down below for notifications of future videos. If you like this Zoo Crew paper or any other products I use, they are available now in my online Stampin' Up shop, and that link is in the description bar below too. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye. Take care, Wendy. Thank you. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Brenton.